about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Outside Harden. Pass to Williams. Back to George. This one for three. And the Hornets, another three.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a two-time champion as an assistant coach.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021. Then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024. And that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you guys.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Now here's George. No points yet. Outside Harden. Reed sets a screen to the inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
Boy, Harden's so clever at reading pick and roll situations. I mean, that pass is second nature to him.
Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Jones grabs the board. Hornets leading by 4. Outside for Harden. Outside, Williams. George outside. 6 on the shot clock. And that one drops.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Brunson. And George with some nice D.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Williams misses. Wizards trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. Washington again can't hit. Here's Charlotte. Outside Jones. Back to Harden. From the high post. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Here's Brunson. And the layup is good off the glass. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Three-pointer, Harden. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Hits the trifecta. Brunson's got 9 points.
You could feel and see that one coming from a mile away. Brunson returning the fire quickly.
The Hornets pull it in.
You know, he's going to hear from his teammates after that one. I'm not sure what happened on that play.
Left side Reed. Wiggins with a steal. Bridges outside. Out to the right wing. George with a steal. And he's all alone. And Harden with the slam.
Boy, that was a masterful read from the talented Harden. I mean, he's at his best when he's attacking in the open court. Nobody better.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Brunson taking his time here. Up and in on the layup. He's got 11.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Charlotte. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
16.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Ooh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards, extra opportunities, plenty the way the game is played now.
Washington trailing. There's a screen. Green for three. Another shot. On the wing, Green. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
Hey, when Green is hitting his threes, Jalen is a problem in capital letters.
Back to Harden. Bagley sets a screen. Harden, good. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Pass to Bridges. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. That'll be the first leg of just a two-game trip for them. And Harden gets the double team. Here's Carter. Outside, Williams. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Bridges. And so it's Washington with it. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Brunson outside. Tomlin outside for Green. And the three off target. The Hornets with the lead. And it's Williams off the drive. Outside Carter. Bridges on the double. Back to Carter. They get it back. Outside Harden. It's stolen by Green. And he lobs it up. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
How about the start of Jalen Green's career? 17 points per game as a teenage rookie, Clark.
Yeah, very impressive, and just as impressive is that he chose to go the G League route instead of college. Not many guys have done that with the success that he's had. So he came in, I think, a little more ready than your average NBA pick because he had actually gone through a cycle of pro basketball. He's been a scorer in this league from day one, and I only see that continuing.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Green. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Thompson outside. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Oh, look at Wiggins rising inside.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
Outside Carter. Pass to Jones. Now Harden. Carter on the wing. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
When it comes to wing defenders, Clay is as good as it gets.
No good on the quick three. the shake. Second chance shot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And this is year two for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
We could celebrate tonight. You can't bring me down. Got my hands up. Play that song again. Take me higher.
And Charlotte making a change here. Charlotte trailing. Outside Carter. Outside Williams. Pass to Bagley. Off target at the rim.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Green with the ball. Now Carter defending. Here's Wiggins. Into the lane. Hornets with the rebound. Now Carter. Pass to Williams. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 8.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
The three from Thompson. Jones with some nice D. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Charlotte. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Stolen by Jones. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Pass to Carter. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice job by J-Dub. Just playing above the rim.
And here's Wiggins. They need this. And he hits the jumper for 2. Wiggins got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Pass to Shannon. Rebounded by Green. The Wizards trail by 3. Green going at the D. And it's hammered home by Green.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game. And timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's George. Good D by Brunson. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
And he gets the bucket. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Over the course of the game, he's been very active, doing some great stuff.
Pass to Williams. Kicks it to George. It's George on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And he drives in. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Shannon. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
And good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That one's no good. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Bridges outside. Over Williams. Bridges misses. Right side, Williams. Harden surveying the D. And Harden gets the double team. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Williams misses.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Outside Brunson. No good on the three.
Really good shot contest there. Made it tough for the shooter.
Thompson with a steal. Brunson with it. Guarded now by George. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Williams. In transition, here they come. 90 seconds into the second half now. And there's the drive. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And here's Brunson. He's got 15. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Wiggins. Clock at 6. Over Williams. Washington again can't hit.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Now here's Brunson. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Here's George. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
Pass to Wiggins. Whoa, Wiggins with feeling.
Assisted.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Brian?
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Outside, Williams. George scanning the floor. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And Washington making a change here.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one. Outside, Green. From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Green's got 8.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
And the jam by George.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Harden from outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. 15 points in the game.
That's what we expect from James Harden. Knocking down shots and returning the fire right away.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Wizards with possession here. 6-point game. Outside, Green. Pass to Bridges. 5 to shoot. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Bridges has got his first points of the game.
I'd like to see Mikal shoot more often from the mid-range. He's got a nice stroke.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Back to Brunson. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Pass to Reed.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Carter. Harden with it. 15 points in the game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
Second team
If
foul.
you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps the defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
He hits the second from the line.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
.107 left in the third quarter. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Brunson's got 17.
When he's hot, Brunson is capital letter hot. There's just so many ways he can hurt you.
Left side, Harden. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 1. Washington moving the ball around. Reed with the rebound. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. teams changing it up here. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Harden. 16 points for him. 4 on the clock. Bagley sets a screen. Harden, good. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
It's still anybody's game as and with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Charlotte leading by 3. Here's Powell. Outside Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Another guy who can light up the scoreboard. Harden is a stat sheet stuffer.
Pass to Green. They double him with Bagley. Back to Thompson. Shoots it from the corner. Powell pulls it in. Here's Shannon. And here's Harden. Wing shot on the way. The offensive rebound. Out to Bagley. Outside Harden. Powell outside. To the wing on the left. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Thompson. Outside Koulibaly. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by Shannon.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance.
The Wizards trail by 5. Wiggins outside. There's a screen by Wiggins. The 3 ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Nice fluid motion off the catch there. I mean, Wiggins becoming a dangerous jump shooter.
And it's Harden penetrating. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Jalen Green. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's now only a 1-point Charlotte lead. Outside Harden. Pass to Shannon. Outside Green. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup falls. And the Hornets lead by 3.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Back to Green. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Green's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Williams. Misses the layup. Washington trailing. Pass to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Wiggins, right side. Over Williams. Off the left rim and out. Here's Shannon. The rebound by Bridges. Outside Brunson. Screen by Bridges. Got it. Good job in the low post. 6 points for Mikal Bridges. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And the jam by George.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by George. Thompson. Outside Bridges. Thompson up top. He shoots. Oh, he missed the jumper. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. The Hornets with a lead. On the wing, Harden. Now Reed. Now Harden. Stolen by Wiggins. Bridges. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
He knew they needed a bucket, and he wasn't going to force things. Great poise that time from Bridges.
Jones outside. Now Harden. Stolen by Bridges. And they're on the break. The slam from Green. What a finish.
Green's got a full toolkit now, which makes him unstoppable at times.
George outside. Now Harden. Shoots a three. And he nails it.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Minute 37 left in the fourth. Brunson. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Staying under control and unflappable, Brunson steps up when his team needs him the most.
Harden fires. Yes, sir, with the three.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Jones. And stolen by Jones. Right side Harden. Here's George. Jones outside. From deep. Wiggins with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Yeah, magnet for fouls. Wiggins' explosiveness gives him a great advantage against most any defender.
Good on the first, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. George. 5 on the clock. Off on the layup. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score.
Williams! He's off from 3. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked.